Hi, this is Salita.
And I'm Lisa from Kalami Aesthetic.
In today's episode of Eat Kindly With Me series, we're going to be introducing you guys to a fusion food that we grew up with.
Yeah, that's basically traditional Jewish food meets Indian.
I think we moved to Israel about 2 years ago.
So I think a lot of you guys don't know this, but India has a very thriving Jewish community. Most of us live in the city of Mumbai, Bombay, and we're called the Bene Israelis. The Bene Israeli community dates way back in time, and it's said that they have migrated from the Konkan coast in Maharashtra, and I think eventually settled in Mumbai.
The largest synagogue in Asia is actually in the city of Pune, which is a neighboring city to Mumbai. Being able to blend into the Indian culture very seamlessly, yet also have a very strong sense of Jewish identity, is a very
it's very special and makes us feel very unique at the same time. Like we get a lot of questions asked, and we love the attention at times.
Yeah. I think even back home, we always knew like Passover was coming when my mom, like in the weeks nearing to Passover, would cook a lot of chametz food. For you guys who don't know what chametz is actually foods forbidden to eat during Passover. According to the Indian culture, like specifically, we have very like traditions very close to what we usually do as a culture. So for today's plant-based spread, we're going to be cooking kofta kebabs with chutney.
And we're going to make a fusion salad, that is a chaat salad. And for dessert, we're going to be making chai spiced matzo crack or matzo toffee, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to start with the plant-based kofta kebabs. So let's begin with soaking our soy mince. It needs a little bit of rehydration. So I have hot water here. So we leave this aside for a good 10 to 15 minutes, and meanwhile we'll start prepping with chopping our onions and ginger and garlic. So we're going to need one small to medium onion. If you're wondering how I do it with the nails, God bless me, but I'm pretty used to it now. So we finally chopped the onions, and I'm just going to put it aside into another bowl. Okay, let's chop our garlic. And we're going to quickly grate the ginger. And the last, we just chop up a chili, slice it up roughly. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is chop up our herbs, and I have some fresh herbs here. I have some fresh cilantro and I have parsley. You finally chop this too. I'm gonna chop up the parsley too. Yep, so we have our fresh herbs finely chopped. Next up, we're going to mash a potato. I've already pre-skinned and pre-boiled. Medium to large potato works well. Mash it. Yeah, it's oddly satisfying to me. And we're done. As you can see, it's mashed well. And next, we move right into making the soy mince. So we're going to be draining our soy mince now. It's been a good 10 to 15 minutes, and you can see that it's rehydrated well. We're going to start with cooking up our soy mince. You can keep a medium flame, and we're going to start with using 2 tablespoons of oil. You can use any vegetable oil you like. I'm going to put this right here. Put in our chopped onions, ginger and garlic, and also the onions. You can just put it all together, it's easier that way. You need to saute this for a good 1 to 2 minutes. Our onions are starting to caramelize, so I'm just going to quickly add in the soy mince. And you can give it a good stir. So after sauteing this for another good minute, now is where we're going to add the spices. We have the chili powder, so right here, turmeric powder, cumin powder, coriander powder, and the final spice is the garam masala. It's pretty strong and fragrant. I'm going to be adding a teaspoon of salt. So we're done with the spices, and we're going to give it a good mix, starting to get the aroma of the spices. So now we're going to cook this for a good 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, so for the yogurt based chutney, we're going to start with some fresh herbs, cilantro, and I've got mint leaves. I'm just going to give it a rough chop, and then I'm going to quickly put it in. Next, with the leaves, I'm just going to like shove it in. A tablespoon or 2 of water so that it combines well. Half a teaspoon of salt, half or even quarter teaspoon will work. And then we're going to just slice a lemon and just squeeze it right in. So now we just shut this and quickly blitz it all together into a smooth consistency. Okay, so now we're just going to check if that's done. Here you can see it has a nice consistency. I also like it to keep it a little bit coarse so I get the flavors in the dip. I'm going to take a bowl. I'm going to simply put in the yogurt and I'm going to add in the chutney. So you can see the beautiful green that's come in. We're ready with our herby yogurt based chutney dip. So now that our mint chutney is ready, let's move back to the kofta kebabs. So I already have the mashed potato right here. I'm going to add the soy mince. We're going to add in parsley and cilantro. So now we're going to add our matzo meal. Just going to go ahead and add this part in. Let's start mixing. Press it down so it forms into a batter. You can take like a handful of the batter and knead it into a small tiny ball and just press it a tad bit. So they'll just need a couple of minutes, around 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Here they smell amazing. And here it's ready. Your kofta kebabs and a yogurt mint chutney. Everything plant-based and everything delicious.
So next up, we're going to be making the chaat salad. We'll start with the cucumbers, dice it out into small cubes. Next up is the tomatoes, half an onion. Next in, we're going to be adding chickpeas. If you don't like it, just use a little. Okay, so we're going to be putting a little bit of chili powder. We're going to be adding cumin. Now to fusion it up and make it the perfect chaat mix, just go put in about half or a quarter of teaspoon of chaat masala. Add in a little bit of salt for taste. And while we keep the salad aside, we're going to quickly make our magic potion. That's the dressing, the chaat dressing. 2 tablespoons of Ceylon, the juice of 1 lemon. Now I'm just going to whisk it all up together. I am going to simply just go and drop into my dressing, into the salad. A big handful of parsley. It's very simple, very easy, very versatile, at the same time very, very healthy.
Okay, so for the dessert part, we're going to be making the chai spiced matzo crack. I've already lined my baking tray with foil. Take your matzos and you just place it evenly so that it fits on your baking tray. So we'll start with adding the sugar. So I'm just going to go ahead and add in it right here. And then for the next step, we're going to be needing to use some margarine. I'm going to be using half of this, around 100 grams. Here you go. Here. So it's going to take like a minute or so till your margarine melts and it gets like a liquidy consistency. Make sure to keep it on a low flame. So once this comes to a boil, you can just lower the flame and let it simmer for a good another 2 to 3 minutes.
Ooh, this smells nice.
Yeah, it does, right?
Can I smell it?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Toffee sauce is just amazing, no? We're ready with our toffee sauce. I've just switched off the flame. You have to pour it when it's sizzling hot so that it settles really well. Wow. So now I've smeared my toffee sauce and now I'm going to toss it in the oven and bake it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for around 8 to 10 minutes or until you see it sizzling and nice and brown. So we're going to quickly, roughly chop up our chocolate. Okay, so once you've chopped up our chocolate, you can use nuts of your choice, but I'm going to use pistachios and almonds. So I'm just going to take like a couple of them and just roughly chop it up. I already have almonds that are chopped, so yay. Next part is let's take out our matza from the oven. You need to put on your pieces of chocolate as soon as when it's hot because that's when it melts and it's easier to spread it over. And then you're just going to like smear it all over. We're going to add our chai spice. So I'll just take a pinch and just roughly sprinkle it all over. You can just use pinches, not more than that because it's a really strong flavor. You don't want to overpower the chocolate and the toffee flavor. Next, we're going to dive straight in and we're going to put the chopped nuts. Do you want to help me?
Yeah, sure. You just throw in the nuts roughly, yeah?
You can put as much as you like. So the last step would be you just take it and you refrigerate it for a good 20 to 40 minutes and you just take it out and you either cut it into neat squares or you just crack it because it's a matzo crack. So you just crack it randomly and oh my god, you're gonna get, it's addictive, you're gonna love it.
Okay, so here we are ready to dig into our fully plant-based Passover meal for two.
So I think I'm gonna go for the kebabs first.
I'm going to go for the salad.
I love the texture. I thought it would break and all, but no.
Oh my god, the chaat salad is so close
Do
to
this
home.
too. And the kebabs with all the herbs and spices, not being modest either, is just amazing. And you don't need meat. Trust me, you don't need meat when you have such a great vegan option here.
Correct.
And I think I'm gonna dive right for this. Oh my god, I don't know if you can get this ASMR, but like the crunch is perfect. I feel funny for judging my own self, but I'm gonna give it a 10 on 10. And you know, let me try the chaat since you're at it.
Oh my god, this is the perfect combination of crunch, chocolate, nuts, everything all mixed into one.
I love that there's chickpeas in this. It adds so much texture and so much flavor.
Yeah.
I think, which is your favorite one from?
I think I'd go for the matzo toffee.
Oh my god, same. I don't know if it's because we're twins, so we have the same opinion.
Yeah.
Of this. I think this is hands down a winner, and
Yeah.
of course, dessert is always first to me.
Correct.
These are easy peasy lemon squeezy and mostly one pot dishes. And I think you love it. I hope you give it a try.
That's it, guys. This is Salita.
And I'm Lisa for Live Kindly.
Will you be celebrating Passover this year?
If so, what plant-based recipes will you be making?
Let us know in the comments below.
Thank you so much for watching.
And don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.